before mounting, one thing is that mandatory that you have to create one directory. Okay, otherwise you can use one default mount point is available in Linux, that is /mnt. Okay, mnt is one of the mount point. Okay, the where you are mounting that particular directory, we are called it as mount point. So mnt is there. Either you can use that, otherwise you can create your own directory for accessing the particular partition. So I'm going to create one directory. mkgr under root I am going to create the directory. So my directory is HCL. Okay, just create the directory. Now what I want, whenever I am opening this particular directory, I want to access my partition. Okay, I want to mount that partition with file system under this HCL folder. Clear? So how it is possible? Temporary mount is very simple. You just want type mount command. Mount one command is a okay, mount followed by your device. What is your device? Dell. Okay, Dell and VDB. No, sorry, STB1 followed by where you want to mount. That is HCL/HCL. Okay, this is the way temporarily you can able to mount your partition. Okay, before mounting the partition, we just check df-th. Now there is no my SDP device, right? Now I am going to mount /dev/vgb. Sorry, because now I'm working on VMware. That's why again it's VK. Okay, SDB1 and followed by /mnt. Okay, so not mnt, there is a mount point, default mount point. Okay, we'll choose HCL that we created just now. So now you can able to see mount and device name followed by where you want to mount directory. Execute. Okay, now I want to see whether it is mounted or not. Just go device. Yeah, you can able to see here. The device /dev/vdb1 got mounted. The formality using XFS and what is the size? 5 GB and used only this much because I not even stored anything. For storing some metadata is used 33 MB and 5 GB is free available right now. Okay, usage only 1%. You can able to see where you mounted, that is /HCL. Okay, now what if you are going here? Computer, if you are opening HCL, you can able to access your partition. Okay, there only the partition got created. Clear? So now you can able to see for this particular directory the size is 5.3 GB. Got it? This is the way we will access the partition from Linux by using mounting. Clear? So either you can use mount /dev/sdb1 and followed by the mount point. Otherwise, instead of this device naming, you can able to use label is equal to myfs. Okay, that is possible. Instead of this, you can able to use that. Okay, and if you are using uuid is equal to that, you have to copy from blkid command and paste here. That is also possible. Okay, so these are the different way you can able to do that. But the thing is, if you are using this temporary mount option after reboot, it will automatically go. Again you want to type the command mount this device /HCL. Then only you can able to see that. For avoiding that, we can able to mount it permanently. Now we are going to discuss how we will mount it permanently. So before that, how we will unmount. Now it is there. Okay, now I don't want that because if you're typing TF5 and you can able to see is already mounted there. Okay, I don't want to mount. I want to unmount. Then simple command umount. Okay, umount. Either you can use umount #HCL, otherwise you can use umount and device name. That is both are possible. Dev SDB1. If you are typing also, you can able to unmount or umount /HCL. Either you can give the mount point or you can give the device name. That both are possible for unmount. Okay, now we can check whether it is there or not. Now it's gone. Okay, mounted partition is not there. Clear? So again, I'm going to mount So mount, sorry, again I'm going to mount slash dev slash sdb1 slash HCL. One more command is there for checking whether it is mounted or not. That is mount. One command is there, that is mount. Simply you can execute. You can able to see all the device, here it is showing only the partition mounted in your device, right? All the device mounted in your device. If you want to see, just go here. You can able to see. There are so many things. Okay, explanation, it will take too much time. So anyway, we are not going to explain that. You can able to see our device here /dev slash sdb1. Okay, sdb1. You can able to see that. Okay, and in read write permission is for mount. Like there's so many options you can able to see here. So this is one of the method to see all mounted device in your PC. And from where this details is coming, that is actually coming from one file, that is etc mtab. etc mtab. Okay, if you are opening the etc mtab, the same details will come. From here only, that particular, you can able to see here. Okay, from here only, you are getting the details for the mount command. Okay, simply if you type in mount, or if you're opening cat etc mtab, both are same. Okay, both will give the same output. Clear? So next we will discuss how we will mount using this one, permanent mount option. So let's go to BLK ID. So before using this permanent option, I want to explain the importance of UUID, the universal unique identifier for each partition and each partition, not in hard disk, because only for formatted file system, formatted partition only you will get this UUID. So what is use of this one means, how we will make the file system, how we will mount the file system permanently. For that we want to edit a file, that is etc fs tab. I'll show you that etc/fs tab. So if you are adding any entry there, if any minute mistake would happen, after next reboot your system will not boot. Okay, that will hang in one screen and it will automatically will go to the maintenance stage in the case of RHEL 7. Okay, so the system will not boot. That you have to troubleshoot and you want to solve the problem. It's very simple to solve the problem that we will discuss in troubleshooting class. Okay. So here the problem is any minute mistake is there in etc fs tab. After next reboot, your system will not boot. Okay, system will hang in one screen and it will go to the maintenance mode. So it is mandatory that all the details that you are giving in that particular file, that is correct. So here one problem is that whenever any unexpected power off is coming, okay, system power off is coming, that time there is a chance that the device name /dev/sda1 will change, maybe change to sdb1 or sdz1. There is a chance that will be there. It is an unexpected power off. Okay, the chance will be there. So for that, avoiding that time what we will do, we will use this UUID for mount in etc fs tab. Okay, why? Because UUID will never change. Okay, there is a unique ID is given by the operating system to that particular to that particular partition, the formatted partition. Okay, so here if you are using /dev/sda1, after an unexpected power off, maybe it will change, and next reboot in fs tab the entry become wrong, right? So you added the entry with a sda1, but after that has got changed. Now operating system will identify there is a bad entry in fs tab. Now after that your operating system will not boot. Clear? So it's a better way you can mount using UUID. Otherwise you can mount using the label. That is also good idea. Got it? That is actually the importance of UUID. UUID. Okay. So next I will show you how to mount permanently. For that I am going to open the important configuration file, that is VM. Using VM command I am going to open etc fs tab. Okay, file system table. Here first tab. File system table /etc/fs tab. Execute this. You can able to see by default already something is got mounted here because at the time of installation I only given three devices. That is, one is for root directory, one is for /boot, one is for swap. Okay, so all are mounted using UUID only. Okay, by default it will mount using UUID, but you can only use different options. But better way to mount a partition permanently, that is using UUID. Okay, so here you can only see some options. Okay, so we'll discuss that. First, what you want to give. Here in this particular portion, you have to give your device name or your label or your UUID. Three things are possible. For take our example, our device name is /dev/vdb1. That I can able to give in first column or in first field. Okay, or I can able to give label is equal to myfs. That also will work. Or I can able to use my UUID of my partition or my formatted partition. These three things you can able to use here. But better ways you can use UUID. Okay. And next, followed by, then you have to specify where you want to mount, which is your mount point, using which directory you want to access. So the mount point you have to give in next field, and followed by which file system you have used for formatting that particular partition. Okay, which file system you use. In third field you have to give the which file system. Fourth field you can able to see some defaults option. That's actually the access permissions. There are something called some mount options. Okay, so by default everyone will use default option. There are some ACLs are there. Okay, for giving some permission for this particular drive somebody should not have. There are some ACL permissions are available. Anyway, that we are not going to discuss today. Today, for all mounting purpose, almost everyone will use only default options. ACL we can use in advanced configurations that will come and we'll discuss in next class. Okay, so today you just want to understand that there is a mount option, the default mount option, that is we are naming itself, that is defaults, and followed by you can also see some numbering here. Okay, so the numbering is actually first one or first field number is indicating that the file system backup. So it's nothing. If you are giving 0, it will not keep the file system backup. But if you are giving 1, it will keep the file system backup. Then only recovery is possible. Got it? So either you can give 1 or either you can give 2. Both are possible. Okay. So if you are giving 0, the file system recovery is not possible because it will not take the backup of file system. Okay. But if you are giving 1, it will take the backup of file system. And next, space 1 you can able to see here, 2 you can able to see here. This is nothing. There is something called file system check. In Windows there is a command, that is a check disk, right? Check disk command. Check disk /f you can able to check the file system. And if any problem is there, automatically it will try to fix the problem or try to repair your file system. Same like in Linux, you can able to do that. So this value, what it is indicating, that if you are giving 0, at the time of next reboot, it will not check the file system. Okay, file system check, the FSCK, we are calling it is FSCK, file system check will not work. Okay, so if you are giving 1, the file system FSCK check will work in next booting time with first priority. Okay. So by default, the first priority will go for our root partition. First is check of root, first it will complete, then it will go to next. And you can able to see 2 here, then next priority will come for boot. So again I'll explain, you can able to add the entry like, first you have to give the device name or device label or the UUID of the device that you formatted already, and where you want to mount, the mount point you want to specify, and which file system you have used for formatting that particular device or a disk or partition. And the mount option, by default everyone use defaults only. There are some ACL permissions or ACL options are available. Okay, that we will discuss in advanced level. and followed by, you can also see 1, 1 and 0. You can also put here, that is for file system backup. Either you want to use file system backup or you don't want to use. That is your requirement. So why does 0 is here? Because swap don't want any file system back, because whenever you are rebooting your PC, all the data from the swap and RAM, that will go, right? So it don't want any file system backup. Okay, but all other partition require the file system backup, because any times that is got corrupted, you cannot recover it back. And is followed by next is file system check. So whenever you are rebooting, while booting time is to automatically check, the file system check will run. Means in the case of Windows, that is check this. The same command, not same command, the same thing will happen here also. If you are put 1 here, with first priority it will check, and put 2 here, the second priority will check. If you are giving 0 here, it will not check. Okay. So next we are going to add our entry here. Our entry. So before that, I want to make sure that our device got mounted or not. So df-h. Now SGB1 is already mounted, but using temporary mounting option. So I'm just going to unmount that. Umount /HCL. I'm unmounting that. Okay. Next you can check. That's got unmounted. Now I'm going to make it permanent. So VIM/etc/fstab open and add the entry in the next line. So here either you can use /dev/vd SDB1. Okay, SDB1. Otherwise, you can use label is equal to myfs. That is also possible. Label is equal to myfs. Otherwise, you can use UUID is equal to what? That you can use. Anyway, I'm going to use UUID. For that, first of all, I want to take my UUID. So from where you will get the UUID? BLK ID command. So BLK ID, and I'm just going to copy my UUID for SDB1. That is just copy from here itself. And open up the step. Go to next line again. Paste here. But the thing is, if you are giving here if you are using VIN command, is very easy. You cannot troubleshoot it from here itself. You are giving a wrong entry or not. Here the blue color will, this particular color will come. Here red will come, right? Now there's a wrong entry. That's why it is now also the different entry is showing. So you have to remove this first. That particular thing, that particular column you want to remove. Okay. Now you can able to see numbering is almost same. The same bit numbering only is there. Okay. Now we can able to tell we have just given our device UUID. Either you can give the label or you can give the device or UUID. Next, I want to specify where you want to mount. That is HCL. HCL. Okay. What is HCL here? Here it is the mount point. Next, I want to give which file system you used for mounting or formatting that. That is XFS. Okay, XFS. You need to give only one space. Otherwise, you can type tab to move to the next position. There is no problem. Okay. Next, the mount option. I'm choosing defaults only. Defaults. Okay. And now you can also see the color code changed. If any wrong entry is there, that will not come. Okay, the color change will not come. You can also see black. Now defaults. So everything is fine here. And next you can give, okay, I need the backup of the file system because I need to recover it back if any problem is happening. That is one. Followed by, I'm giving 3. So what is the use of that? So there is nothing. The third priority for checking the file system. Okay, so while booting, my file system also will check. So this many entries you have to give whenever you want to make any of the drive permanently. Whenever you want to mount any of the drive permanently. Okay, now if you want to say WQ So VM editor, I think I hope everyone knows that how to work with VM editor. So next, go back, just check whether it is mounted or not. Now also it is not mounted. For that mounting, you have to give another command, the same command only, mount command only, but with one option, that is mount -a. Mount -a. So if you're typing this mount -a, operating system will check the /etc/fs tab /etc/fs tab file, and what are the entries are there. It will check if any wrong entry is there. While you are executing this command itself, it will tell this is wrong, you have to change it. Okay. And if everything is fine, it will execute. Once it is executed, what it will do, it will mount all the entries that you added in fs tab. Okay, just execute this. There is no any error. That's why it's got mounted. Now you can check whether your device got mounted or not. SDP got mounted. For mounting, we used only UUID. Okay. Now you can able to see SCL that has came, that is got mounted. Now if you are going, you can able to use this with 5 GB space. Clear? So this is the way we can able to use that. If you're typing mount command also, you can able to see our device is available here. Our device is available here. Okay, so this is the method we can able to make it permanent. So let me do some mistake in that fs tab file. We'll see whether it is possible to mount or not. Now it is showing some error here, right? So where the error is available, that you can able to see from here. So in this particular session only the error is there. So whenever you are before rebooting your PC, you have to check any mount, means any bad entry is there in fs tab or not. It's very simple. You can choose the command mount -a. Why? Because if any bad entry is available there in fs tab, after that your system will not boot. It will go to the maintenance mode. Okay, the normal boot is not happen. So you have to go here, and you want to add sorry. So UUID. Okay, now it is fine. Now again you can check. Okay, there is no problem. Now it is got mounted. This is the way we are configuring the partition. Just we have created one partition and formatted using XFS and mounted under a directory, that is HCL. Now if you are opening the HCL folder, you can able to access the partition. Okay, this is the way we are creating the partition.